Welcome back, you crazy gun nuts. Today we're taking a look at the Mossberg 590S. This is a newer shotgun from Mossberg. The S denotes that it takes the short shells. It'll take down to the, I believe it's an 1 3/4 shell, the little shorty shells. They're tiny. I will roll in some pictures while I'm talking here about these different size shells, because it will take the 1 3/4, 2 3/4, I believe, and the 3-inch. Now the 590S does have like a rifle style sight front and rear. Comes from the factory that way. You can see it's got the front blade sight, and it's got like a ghost ring style sight in the back, little peep sight. And it is adjustable for windage and elevation. It does come with a M-lock forend on it, so you put whatever attachment on there. I've seen people put vertical grips on it. I just don't really care for vertical grips. I like to hold my shotgun like a shotgun. I did put the Brenite PT16 light on here. I put it on just for the review. They sent that to me to review and check out, and I'm honestly really impressed with it. I'm impressed enough that I'm keeping it on the shotgun. So it's held up to several hundred rounds of 12 gauge, and it has not skipped a beat. So I mean, it's not the review on that. I do have a review on that light if you're interested, but it makes a really good shotgun light. This does have your standard safety on top, just like your regular Mossberg 500 has. Forward is fire, that is safe. And for safety's sake, I will show you that it is unloaded. I'm not sitting there playing with a loaded shotgun. One of the other things I really don't like about this is how it says 590S on the side. So big. I could do away with that and I'd be more than happy. But one thing this gun has that a lot of the other shotguns don't in the 590 series, especially with a 20-inch barrel, is this one takes choke tubes. You can change the choke tube out in it. My wife and I went to a turkey shoot. She took her 20 gauge Mossberg with a 26 or 28-inch barrel, and she's got a turkey choke in it. And I've also got a turkey choke. It's a 660 that I run in a standard Mossberg 500. So I took the 20-inch Mossberg just to see how it would do. And the 590 does take the 500 choke tubes. I put the 660 choke tube in it, and she ended up running it first. Like, I ran it and didn't win anything. We got 10 shots each. About, I think her probably 4th shot, I was already outside with my shotgun, so she just grabbed a 12 gauge shell on her turn and she won. And I was like, man, that's pretty good. So I used it next time I went out and I won the turkey shoot. I'm gonna roll in some pictures of cardboard that I shot at like 25 yards, which is kind of about where you shoot for a turkey shoot. Some vary in distance, but you can see the difference between the choke tube that comes with this gun, which is the cylinder choke, and this 660 tight choke. And it patterns really, really good at 25 yards, 75 feet or so. So we were super impressed with how well this gun performed with a choke tube on it. I mean, if you wanted to turkey hunt with this, it wouldn't be no big deal. If you want to, bird hunt with this, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Just get the proper choke for the application. We got some 12 gauge, 2 3/4 inch, 7.5 shot. It's an 1 1/8 ounce shot. We're going to shoot it at about probably 25 yards. See how it patterns with the Carlson tight group or tight wide choke. All right, we'll try it from the about the same distance here. See how she patterns with the choke that comes with it. Probably not as well as the 660 will, but here we go. Oh yeah, that was all over the place. That was terrible. There you go. Like I said, this does accept the short mini shells. I had no issue cycling the mini shells, all except for it was kind of hard to rack the slide a few times, like the first couple that I shot, but I think it just needed broken in. It does have a rubber piece down here in the bottom, which I know you can buy the rubber piece and put in your regular 590, but I wanted the 590 that I could change chokes in. So that's, again, another reason why I bought this. It also comes with a bayonet lug, so you can put a bayonet on the front of this. I don't really have a need to put a bayonet on the front of my shotgun. I like it nice and short. Now, unlike the 590A1, this does come with the polymer trigger housing on it. The 590A1, I believe, comes with a metal trigger housing, which to me is not a big deal because even the 500s have a plastic trigger guard, and I've never seen one break. And if you have broken one, that's, man, I want to know what you did with it. But for a dual shotgun, in my opinion, you cannot get better than this. I mean, it patterns good with a tight choke in it. You can run slugs, you can run buckshot, you can run pretty much anything. Any size shell except for the 3.5-inch magnums, you can't run those in this. It's not chambered for that. But anything up to a 3-inch shell, you can run through this. You can buy these in the store anywhere between 6 and 7, depending on where you're at. I think I picked this one up for like $5.50. It was a pretty good deal on it when I got it. And I am glad that I bought it. I did not have any regrets at all. Let's go ahead and pull her out of the stand here. It does have a very nice butt pad on it. And it comes with the sling mount here, and it comes with a sling mount on the front. The trigger on this is more than acceptable. It's, like I say, not loaded. It's got a little bit of take up there, you can see. And then when it breaks, it's just a normal shotgun trigger. This is nothing to, write home about. It's just a standard shotgun trigger. The top of the receiver is also tapped, so you can put a scope rail on this, or you can put just a standard rail on it if you wanted to run a red dot. Me personally, I really like having just the open sights on it. I find it a lot easier to pick that up than a bead sight, and your mileage may vary. I'm going to just sit here and say that you might want to keep these on here, you might not want to keep them on, but me personally, I really like these. And if I were to change anything at all, I might want to put a red dot in line, but having that orange front blade sight is very easy to pick up. Now, I did try several different types of rounds through this. I've shot slugs, double aught buck, I've shot number 4 buck, 7.5 shot, 8 shot. We've ran the 1 3/4, the 2 1/4, 2 3/4. I have not run a 3-inch through this yet because I don't have any, and I didn't really feel like picking any up. But I mean, if it chambers a 3-inch, it should shoot it no issues. But this thing is very rugged, very durable, very dependable from what I've found for the few hundred rounds that I've put through it. I did have a bunch of shooting footage filmed and lost it, so I went back and put another 100 rounds through it just to get some more shooting footage, and I needed some more holes because I'm going to reload some buckshot and some slugs for this just to see how it runs with them. I've never reloaded shotguns, so this will be a new experience for me. But if you got any questions about this, man, let me know. Drop them in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, please. And like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And as always, thanks for watching. Stay safe, and let's take back our Second Amendment.